Welcome to Chance Die, a World of Darkness podcast. Before we jump into this episode, we have a few reminders to share. This is created for adult audiences only. We advise listener and reader discretion for graphic depictions of violence, assault, death, trauma, existential struggle, and adult language. These themes may be a lot at some points, so if you need a breather, take a break or come back later. We would also like to mention...
Mark is not soulless and detached from humanity. Actually, that pretty well describes me.
Tristan's life is a circus, but that won't interfere with the podcast.
Gabby's not that desperate.
Francie is a little bit desperate, but she isn't very good at crafts. She sure tries, though.
Get out of the way. It's not water. You can't wash your hands in it.
I know it's not water. You're just going very liberally around.
Well, we're kind of not supposed to be here. I'm trying to get it done real quick.
Hey, guys, what's that smell?
Gasoline.
Hey, guys, there's a hissing noise, and I don't know if it's from the gas Revis is producing.
Welcome to Chance Die! I'm Jessica, the storyteller.
Good morning. My name is Mark, and I am playing the role of Revis McCoy.
What if they're not listening in the morning?
All right, then, good afternoon, evening, and good night. My name is Tristan. I'll be playing Will.
Good morning. My name is Mark.
What?
No. I was trying to do more of a bit, and then I just was like, no, it's not happening. I was just making fun of you because I was saying...
Yeah, but you did such a bad job of it that I just feel bad for you.
Oh. Okay. I'm Gabby, and I'll be playing Roisin.
Hey, guys, I'm still Francie, and I'm still playing Kestrel.
Are you sure?
Don't make me think about it.
Kestrel's disassociating right now.
Okay, where we left off, you guys were in some shit.
What?
Some shit.
Not
shit.
me.
Revis has started putting gasoline around the lab that you were infiltrating is a good word. So let's see. There was hissing all around you. I am going to give you maybe just a few seconds to talk in character about what you want to do, and then I'm going to have you roll initiative.
Fuck.
I pull out my lighter, and I click it.
Oh, God.
Hey, I'm ready.
I know we talked about doing the fire, but I thought we weren't going to be here when it happened.
Guys, I don't want to have to do it again. I still don't feel good.
All right. Does everyone remember how to get out of here? From here.
Get ready to run.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Roll initiative.
19.
Damn.
I add, what do I, oh, yes.
Oh, I am so sorry. My initiative modifier is not a 10, it's a 5. I rolled a 14. I rolled a 14. I read the wrong number.
10.
Okay. Roisin?
7.
That's okay. I got a 6.
Oh, good. So I'm first.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is Revis, Francie, Roisin, Will.
Yeah. I don't know how Francie got in here.
Her name is Kestrel.
Oh, sorry. Revis. Well, she wasn't sure. So
Personally, I was.
okay. Revis, you're first. What do you want to do? So the lights have gone out. We just see, I would like to describe this for a second.
Yeah.
The lights went out and there's this ominous hissing around you. You smell like wet rat, but then gasoline permeating your senses.
Uh-huh.
And you see Revis's face lit by the small little glow of his lighter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I hold the lighter up over my head and I hold my kettlebell in my other hand and I say, not one step closer. The rest of you get behind me. and I hold my action. And I hold my action, if one of them jumps on me, I drop the lighter. And I don't care if it sets me on fire with them. Been there, done that.
And me. Hi, we're here too.
Oh, God.
That's why I say get behind me.
Guys, Francie's in there.
Castrol, what do you want to do?
She's got the vial uncorked in her hand, and the second one is still corked in the other. And she's going to try and you can't really see their eyes, can you? In this dim light, she's gonna generally look in their direction and say, "I killed your prince in seconds. I wouldn't try it if I were you."
So the hissing increases.
I'm gonna hold my action too, and if they come at me, I'm drinking the vial.
Okay. Roshin?
Is there a chair or something around?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I want to grab a chair and then put it like in the vicinity, like behind Revis, and then get on top of it, like so she's away from the like flames if they start. And then she's gonna go, "Yeah, it was truly bloody. I wouldn't mess with her if I were you."
Castrol's just growling.
I love that none of you are actually leaving the facility.
Will.
Well, Reva said get behind it, but if we said okay, how are we? Are our backs we're looking at the entryway, right?
Yes.
Like, is that the only way in and out?
Of this particular room, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can't get out.
Sick nasty.
That's what they called me in high school.
Fuck.
It was one time, Francie. I'm sorry.
Okay, remind me, there's still lab equipment in this room,
Yes.
right? Will is going to... What is he going to do? Behind Revis, he's going to try to find some longer instrument, as he doesn't want to get close to a vampire, but some longer instrument to try to keep them away. And then he's going to... that is our only way out, so unless we're fighting them all, we need to figure out another plan.
I'm not going to lie, I actually thought that we were standing in the entrance and that they were inside.
Oh, no,
when I told you all,
inside.
yeah, when I told you all to get behind me.
Yeah.
So that's okay.
yeah.
That's okay. I'm still in a protector mode, you know.
Yeah.
Get behind me. I'm protecting you.
Get behind me so I can trap you in this flaming room.
Get behind me so I can light you on fire.
All right, yeah, that's... Oh, God.
Okay.
Fuck!
Please be kind to us.
We're only poor, stupid Prometheans trying to find a heart.
I'm just a little baby, please.
Okay. All right. So where you can't see in the darkness, the sounds that you hear are these outrageous hissing noises at different pitches almost. And you hear the scurrying of rats. And someone is trying to like push them back. You can kind of hear like a little bit of shuffling and angry hissing in a different direction before across down the hall, you hear this murmuring sound. And then one of them says, "She killed our prince." And then you hear this like shh sound. And then a blood splatter on the wall. And then shit hits the fan as they all start to frenzy.
Fuck!
So they're going to start so there's glass kind of in here a lot. And everything starts shaking so much you can kind of hear it's not breaking. Like, because you have, well, monitors aren't glass, but you have like the clear glass that show you a way further into the lab without the doors. You can kind of hear that ominous creaking, cracking sound because the whole room almost starts to shake as they just start to ravenously clamber toward you. What do you want to do as they start pouring into the room in the darkness?
Cry.
You all have your action.
They are coming at us violently.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Drop the lighter.
I did promise to drink a vial.
Do it. Okay.
You're going to have to make a roll in order to consume it again.
Yeah, can you drink, grab these two, and run?
So you're going to
What's
have
my
to
roll
football
to
barrel
do it?
through them. So your roll to do it is a composure roll. It's basically going to be a willpower, like to force yourself
convince
to.
myself to composure and
Yes. So I'm okay with if you want to try like dexterity and composure. If you just get it done fast, like bad medicine, you
Okay.
can do that. I'm also okay if you want to do something else, like overpower it in your mind or whatever you want to try.
We'll do composure and dexterity. Is that a 9? That's a 9. Incredible. I can't read it. Oh, great. 4
4 successes.
on a 6 pool.
Wow.
Yeah, you down it. So this is a new one.
Yeah,
Great.
Yeah.
this one's got Promethean blood.
This is a cocktail. Okay. So this has a very interesting effect. When you consume it, you definitely feel stronger. That hasn't changed. And you kind of feel that need for blood, but it's not all consuming like it was before.
Incredible.
It's like you know you want it and it's filling your senses, but at the same time it's making you recoil because you're fully aware that you want to consume blood and how it tasted last time. So you have those echoes in there. But then it's almost like, you know, in movies when you freeze and then you hear their heartbeat? Mm-hmm. That same sensation happens to you. So as we see these vampires just pouring into this room to get you, Kestrel downs this blood and then freezes and starts clawing at her throat. Your disquiet has forcefully been just like tamped down. You feel exhausted. Like you have this overwhelming strength, but any move that you make feels like charging through ocean water. Like it's exhausting. However, the three of you can sense that her disquiet is gone because that's something else that you can sense in Prometheans, right? So something kind of changes with her. Her scars under her eyes soften, and all of the scars around her body also kind of disappear, and she looks more human than you have ever seen her.
You said I'm clawing at my throat?
Uh-huh. It's like something has gone horribly wrong. As it pours down your throat, that's when you feel this like horrible suppressing. Your heartbeat feels like thick.
Cool.
Well, this is the opposite effect that we were hoping for.
We just made a human
Yeah.
in a
Yeah.
vampire nest.
So wait, how do we talk in person? But
Guys, I did it.
Right.
Is you dad just had to tell me that that's all I needed to do and I'd be human.
Yeah, that's
Feeling incredibly strong but tired is my day to day.
I can vouch for being tired all the time. Does her lower back hurt?
How is my elbow?
Any random just like joint pain or popping joints now?
for sure.
Any
No longer can bend her
existential
knees.
dread.
So much. That's what hits you is the existential dread.
You went from hopeful to nihilist with a drink of one vial.
Do we go further in or do we just try to wait here?
Roshin's gonna. Well, okay, so we're still in combat. So
Yes,
how
you're
is this-
still in combat as these. You don't really have. I mean, you can talk in character, but they're
Also, did
Pouring in.
Revis drop the lighter?
No.
no, he's not.
Oh, but I thought, okay. I get confused with held actions because he said if they come at us.
Well, I said if they attack me,
They attack,
but I also again thought that I forgot that we were standing at the entrance and that they were standing in the entrance. I thought that we had like come through the entrance and they were deeper in. So that was my mistake.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
very good. I have 3 vials on me of varying colors. I want to pull out. Okay, I take out the fluorescent Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and then I want to take out a random one. and I want to give the random one to Will.
Kestrel will
Okay,
put-
you give him the black tar-like one.
Okay.
Kestrel will put her arm out and basically be like, something's wrong. I wouldn't try that one, guys.
I would love to have another choice, but it seems like these might be the only.
But Blush said never to do drugs. I don't know what those are exactly. But
It's okay.
Blush would never say don't do
yeah,
drugs.
Blush would
no,
never say
Blush-
that.
yeah,
Say,
I'm
please
trying-
try it.
Yeah.
That's how you become human.
He said from strangers. I'm not a stranger, Will.
Oh, God.
It's okay coming from a friend. They'll never hurt you.
Yeah, friends never hurt you.
Just call your horse your friend? Was that the...
What? Oh, no, but sure.
Right.
I meant emotional pain.
Okay.
The only reason I didn't give you the last one was because you have your
Kettlebell and vial.
Yeah.
vial lighter.
All right, lighter. Yeah. The thing that gonna hurt.
Yes.
Eloquent for a podcast.
Okay.
So do you down the green one?
I want to go cheers. And I down
What is it? What is it that Irish folks say?
Slancha.
Yeah.
I was going to say that, but I don't think she would know what the fuck. The slant.
Okay. So when you we'll get to Will in a second. When you down the fluorescent green, it's okay. This is funny that you downed this one because it makes your whole body kind of glow green. Like it's almost like
You fucking glow stick to yourself.
Now we can see in the dark.
exactly what it is. So like when she downs it, you can see the outline of it down her throat, like like a spooky, scary skeleton at Halloween time. So she starts to glow from the inside, and every place that liquid hits glows first and fiery. And so it's not unpleasant when you do it until you realize, like, oh my God, I look like a fucking Costco skeleton.
Green is not in my color palette.
I thought you
You're
were
absolutely
Irish.
glowing.
Irish love green, all of them.
Yeah, it's naturally in their blood. That's the color.
They got them little clovers floating in there, like Lucky Charms. But okay, I want to extend my hands around to like see how far my light touches.
So the whole
Everything
Everything the sun touches.
So you actually do glow a fair amount. It is no longer dark in here. We can see pretty much everything. But as you take stock of your outer appearance, which is always Roshin's top priority, you can start to feel there's an energy present in that gives you extra physical rolls. However, it does make you feel a little more fragile.
Okay.
So you're going to lose 2 defense. You have absolutely 0 stealth right now.
What? What do
That's
you
really
mean?
fucking weird, Jess. You're just nerfing me. Also, I have 2 defense. I have no defense.
So no defense because your bones feel kind of fragile right now.
Okay.
But your strength and your dexterity are quicker.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. It's
So-
almost like discount sun. Is what you feel like.
Discount sun.
Your wish sunlight suntan.
Wish Orlando blue.
I'm gonna be as Will sees you just fucking take this back. He's not gonna drink it. He's just holding the vial as you drink it. Sees you glowing, goes, no, you're absolutely glowing. I don't want that.
No, mine was a different color. Yours
Right.
will do something
Roshi,
different.
let's-
Vampires
we wait?
charging us down. Can we
Yeah.
not have a 10-minute conversation, please?
Go.
How about we wait?
How about? And then she's gonna take it, and she's gonna just like
You're gonna
pinches.
touch Will?
Fuck.
You touch Will?
Okay.
I'll go to that. We'll figure something out. Okay, they're charging.
Okay.
Drop it, Revis.
Now it's my turn.
I mean, you had a held action.
Yes, I
so-
did. Alrighty. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my might ability to give me 2 more strength. So that charges me a Pyros. Okay. I am gonna try to do something heroic here. Okay. So, well, I am.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Okay. So now that she's glowing in the dark, can I better see the vampires?
Oh, yes.
How many?
So let me, if you're taking a second to look at like after she starts to glow and this green light starts to like light up the room from her
Orifices.
lovely or she is shining just out of her butthole.
Like a flashlight.
My son, the fucking, what's that saying about like buttholes and like no sun being shown there?
The sun don't shine?
Yeah. Well, my son do only shine
Only
there.
shine there. You got that butthole, son.
Okay. So what do we see in this tense moment? Of shining buttholes.
My butthole is on fire.
Mine is every morning, Gabby.
Like a little firefly.
Okay, so here's the scene. Roisin glows, and you have this bright Mountain Dew green color like shining around you, and you can see the outline of these dark figures, and they are misshapen and strong and hungry in all different heights and sizes and strengths, and they are pouring through with their fangs just drooling with avarice for your lovely blood.
Awesome.
They're pouring through.
Okay. So here is what I'm going to attempt to do. Again, trying to be heroic here. Okay.
Yes.
So I'm maybe bending the rules a little bit if you'll allow it. Okay. So
You ask it first and then
yeah. That's fine. She probably doesn't even know I'm bending the rules. No, it's fine. Okay. So look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn to Roisin and say, grab her, and I point to Kestrel, and I take a step. And I throw the lighter into like the midst of the vampires as I use a couple of abilities. So Shoulders of Atlas.
At the same time?
Yeah, I mean, you can just say that I'm like running, I'm charging them is what I'm doing.
Oh,
So you can just
okay.
say that I'm like throwing it while I'm charging, if you will. I'm not trying to make like a dex check or anything.
Okay.
I'm running right into the fucking thing that I'm throwing.
Okay.
So I'm going to argue that I'm not making a combat check because I'm not trying to damage them. What I'm trying to do is basically make myself into a human fireball. Huh?
Wrecking ball?
Yeah. Okay. And so by not making a combat check, I am using basically Shoulders of Atlas and Bestowment to charge through these motherfuckers and make a hole. Does that make sense?
It absolutely makes sense. Yes, that is definitely bending the rules. That's not how that ability is supposed to be used, but I dig it.
Okay.
So
I'm also catching myself on fire doing this.
The trade-off is you're going to take some hella damage.
That's fine.
Okay.
I just need to get them out.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready for me to roll a lot of dice?
Yeah.
Okay. So give me a second, and I'll go ahead and burn a will.
What do you do? Why? I mean, maybe I might catch fire.
Burning a will. All right.
You have to do that before you roll.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Guys, that's a lot of dice.
It is.
Gabby, just so you know, you did hurt her feelings when you told her she never looked better.
I
All right. It's
know. What am I supposed to say?
it's 24 dice with 9 agains,
Jesus fuck.
Yes.
and probably catching my. I may live. We'll find out. All right. That is 19 successes.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is. It is 19 successes.
I remember when you allowed him to do a thing.
Yeah,
that
I
was
should not have
Yeah, you
allowed
remember?
this.
Remember we went? But I dig
I
it.
will happily be reduced to 0 hit points. 19 successes.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're going to, yeah.
But can we make it epic as fuck, please?
Yes. Do you want to describe this?
Oh, yeah, I absolutely do.
All right.
Are we recording?
Yeah, we were recording this whole time.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah. So, I mean, actually, I think it might be more epic instead of throwing the lighter at them, I'm actually just going to crush it into my chest. So I light myself on fire as I start running.
Holy shit. That is how that works.
Yep. And so technically I can't use my weapon for this, but just for the effect, whatever, right? So I think what I do is I just like behind my back. I just like start a whirlwind and I just run into them and then just like crush it into the first guy and then just like keep right on going, like lower my shoulder and just plow through as many of them as I can on my way to the door. And preferably catching them all, at least somewhat on fire while I do it, along with the rest of the room that I've just lit on fire.
Yeah, because there's
It's
gasoline
harder than
everywhere.
you think, Elliot. It's easy to catch the room on fire, but it's hard to catch a person on fire.
Very.
Well, let's say he had gasoline on his hands and stuff from
All
dumping
over
it
me.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, I believe you would be caught on fire. I just don't know if they would catch on fire.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
So I just charged directly for the door to try to like knock as many of them out of the way and onto the ground that's covered in gasoline as possible.
Okay.
With
Okay.
19 successes, can I catch some of them on fire when I hit them?
We'll see.
Did you know that the reason they think that people go boom in fire, like when they catch themselves on fire, is just because your clothes get lit on fire and then you're the fat in your body turns you into a human candle?
Ooh. Ooh.
I heard it's more likely for you to suffocate rather than die by fire.
Yeah, the only way this works is you have to be like unconscious. You have to have had like a stroke or something, or like.
Oh, wow. Okay. So as Revis charges forward, like very aptly put, a fireball barreling through these vampires, they absolutely hiss and scratch and take bites of you as this is happening. So by the time you reach the end of the hallway near where the door was,
Yep.
you're out.
Yep.
And still on fire, so someone probably needs to go put him out. But he led the way, and then all these flames lick the walls in his wake. So y'all are going to be taking some damage getting through there.
Stop, drop, and roll.
Vampires,
Well, I stopped and I dropped, but
vampires heal themselves, right?
not when they're on fire.
Yeah, no, not on fire. Is there anything in this room, like, would this place have, since it's specifically a security room, have a fire, like, in case of emergencies?
Yeah, there's a fire extinguisher on the wall.
There's no fire blanket or anything?
no, not that you can see.
Okay. I take extinguisher and I start looking at the pictures, like what to, like,
You do not have to.
No, I'm gonna look at it and be like, nah, and then she's doing it live.
Okay, so the way this will work, I will give you 2 rounds essentially to get out of here before it just erupts in flames.
Okay.
So we'll go. Revis already took his big turn. Kestrel.
Yes. How does this affecting my dice pool?
It depends what you try to do.
Because her goal is to go follow Revis.
Okay.
Get out.
Okay. So you take a step, and when you do, the like tiled floor, concrete floor, like crunches under your feet as there's like this divot
I am
Of
a
where
million
you-
pounds.
from where you, because it's like you have all of this strength and nowhere for your body to funnel it. So
Do we know the layout of this place?
We know
you
where
went
the
in-
exit is.
You went in one room. Pretty much, so.
Oh, this is just a fancy thing. I'm wondering if I could punch through the wall behind me. Get out a different way.
Hey, give it a shot.
Because how slow am I moving? Like, is my movement
Incredibly
cut?
slow. Your movement is cut in half.
Okay. What's my movement again? My speed, right?
Your speed.
My speed was 9, and so now it's 4.5.
It'll be for ya.
How far away is the? You said we had 2 rounds, so I'd have 9, which is my normal speed to get out. And is it more than 9?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna turn around and I'm gonna try to punch through the wall.
All right. Give me a strength athletics check, but you get an extra 5 in your strength pool.
Revis, you've left me behind in the fire.
Well, strictly speaking, I yelled for all of you to run with me.
I cannot run.
I told Roshin to grab you.
Yeah, but-
I don't think I would be able to
Pick
do
her up,
anything.
yeah.
I was trying to be helpful. I'm sorry. I didn't
No,
know you were
you're
going to weigh
good.
1,000,000 pounds.
Don't worry,
Also, I don't think
guys.
Roshi. Let's see, how much
She's
strength
about to
do I have?
Kool-Aid Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh my fucking god. Oh,
Oh my,
god.
yeah, actually Kool-Aid Man.
I'm Kool-Aid Manning it.
Damn.
9 on a 9 pool.
Not as cool as a 19.
Holy shit.
Damn, Francie.
We're pulling out all the stops here.
Yes. So Kestrel, like, looks down at her crunched floor, looks over, raises her fist, and slams through the wall.
And I'm also hoping to break some of the like computers and stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So just fucking dust goes flying, and debris kind of hits you in the face as it just kind of explodes beneath the weight of her mighty fist. And you see this big, like, opening, human-sized opening, Kool-Aid Man-sized opening
Yes.
through the wall.
Give us the line in Kestrel. Come on.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
what's the Kool-Aid?
It's
Man?
oh yeah.
Can't do it
Dang.
because I can't do an accent with it.
Nope, it'd have
It
to
does
be...
it be like, oh yeah.
Perfect,
Yeah.
that's it, clip.
That's it right there. Clip that in, Jess.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
Okay, yeah.
Looks like you're gonna break a wall for some vampires.
Oh yeah, we're busting through this bitch.
On the other side, it's still pretty dark, but after Roshin's glow kind of reaches over there, you can see it is almost like a surgical chamber. So there is beds laid out. You don't have a lot of time to really analyze what's going on, but there's also a large like refrigerator full of supplies. And there are 2 doors, one on the left, one on the right of where you could go on the other ends of this room. It's a fairly large room.
Yeah, and I'm using my movement as well as possible to get myself into,
Oh, you can propel yourself forward. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm out of the way of gasoline and fire.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. We'll go. Which direction are you going towards? Or are you just,
Me?
yeah.
My goal was just to get in the room. I didn't assume I had enough movement to go to either door.
You don't? You have enough room to start a direction if you want to.
Fuck. You said that like there's one on either side.
Yep.
One's the direction we came from.
One is the, no.
Okay.
Because they're on either side. So if the door in the lab was heading west, then this door is north and south.
And the exit would be west?
That's where it was when you came in, yeah.
Okay.
So which directions are the door? North and
North and south.
North and south. Even for north, odd for south. I'm going south.
Okay.
I went south.
Went south. Okay. Roshin.
I want to use my action for fire extinguisher.
Okay. Where are you gonna douse the flames?
Gonna go to Revis.
Okay. So you're gonna have to charge through a bunch of angry flaming vampires. You're cool with that?
Yeah.
Well, are they distracted enough?
I think you're all pretty distracted.
Also, someone needs to put him out.
Yeah. Also,
Of his
you
misery?
did say, yeah, you did say I was like Wish version of the sun.
Yep.
So does that have any effect?
If you decide to take this, I'll let you know. If you decide to actually do
Well,
this.
yeah, I'm gonna start walking over.
Awesome. Okay.
Maybe run.
There is. Are you running through? Like, can we hear that self-pep talk?
Okay, it's for Revis. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, as you run through, the vampires have an almost like instinctive reaction to get away from you. So and you'll notice as you run, for some reason, they are not casting shadows as you run through these Nosferatu. So you're able to run through. None that time. One of them get a chunk out of you, so you take 1 damage.
Okay.
One, and it would be lethal damage because they're gonna swipe at you.
It's for Revis.
So you make it to Revis, who is smoldering, but not in the fun sense,
Yeah.
in a crumpled pile at the end of the hallway.
He could have tripped and fell and smoldered.
Me on the Snapchat.
Sorry, it's a stupid joke.
I'm gonna Revis. Okay. Don't breathe.
I don't think that I was.
Or unless is that the next action?
So you didn't really take an action. You used your movement, so you can absolutely. What is your movement?
9.
Oh yeah, you make it. You put him out.
Yay!
Woo!
Hey, you told me that I wouldn't have made it in 9.
I have a thing with speed, and you also.
She's not at the door. She's at Revis.
Well, she also got more strength, didn't she? So that increases her speed.
Yeah,
Huh?
I thought
It
I
should, yeah.
quicker or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it should increase her speed.
Okay.
You should have. You should have an extra. Hold on, let me look. An extra 4 to your dexterity. You just have no defense.
Okay.
Wow.
Mark that.
Okay. Trisket. Will.
Kestrel, wrong way.
Yeah, she didn't really say what she was doing.
She just smashed through.
She goes, I cannot run that way. Go with the group if you have to.
Revis has Roshin, and he's gonna make a decision, and I guess it's gonna be the moment of like looking back and forth as Kestrel's slowly moving as we see this glowing asshole walk away towards Revis and light him or put the fire extinguisher out, and he's and then just starts running after hold up, Kestrel. Oh no, that was faster than can you go quicker?
No. My body feels like jello. I am a giant boulder.
Right. Well, go as fast as you can. And then he's going to turn around and, like, whatever item he grabbed, he's just going to hold it up.
She's going to tell you, check what's in the fridge.
Okay. And he's going to, I guess, run over to the fridge.
What's in the fridge?
Okay.
What's in the box?
What's in that box? When you open the fridge, you expect to see little vials and stuff like you had seen before, right? And I love this image of like you charge through after Kestrel is like blazed through the wall. There's this green light that faded down the hallway. Flames are up, just licking the wall behind you. And then you open up the fridge. And in the light of the refrigerator, which means it was on emergency power, by the way, the fridge was.
Okay.
The light in the refrigerator shows these hefty glass tubes or jars, however you would describe them, with different specimens in them.
What the fuck?
About how, like, a foot tall? Like, are we talking?
Like, we're talking like 2 feet.
Okay.
2 feet big, like the size of an arm, because some of what's in there is limbs. The other thing that you see are lumped, like mottled flesh. It looks like it might be elastic if you like let it out. They're held in that clear, like formaldehyde liquid. You remember what the Pandorans look like when your first little adventure?
The fucking, goo guys, the blobs.
The blobs? Yeah, that's the kind of thing it looks like.
I think as he like opens it and you see the light shining in, he just looks over you with like these kind of crazy like, this weird stuff. The Pandorans, right?
So it's all Pandorans in there, or there's other?
They look like human arms.
I don't like that.
Arms, legs.
And then she's gonna. So is the fire creating a wall between us in the next room?
Yes.
Do we
She's gonna
smash
go, why do they want that chilled? And she's gonna go to unplug the fridge.
Okay.
But she's gonna keep it closed. She just wants to fuck up their shit.
Okay.
Because I was like, oh, I should break it. But then I was like, no, then they're going to eat my face.
You unplug the fridge.
Cool.
Feel good.
You unplug the fridge. I'm gonna give you that because that's a pretty quick, easy thing because you were kind of right there. All right, we're back to Revis.
Do I need to make death rolls? I don't remember how it works in this game.
No,
Okay.
you're good. I'm gonna say that her dousing you with the extinguisher was basically treating you. So, like, if you get attention and you're bleeding out, then you don't have to make a death save, kind of thing.
Right on.
So I'm gonna apply the same logic.
I appreciate it.
But he is still out. You do hear vampires still screeching and hissing as some of them are on fire and like in agony. They seem loath to approach you for some reason.
I just got that quality. That sun out of my ass quality.
There are, let's see. Yeah, they won't approach you. They're just angrily hissing and gnawing at like their like lip, like. There is a handful that goes in Kestrel and Will's direction through the lab. And as that happens,
They better catch on fire.
Yes. One makes it through and decides to leap through the wall. So there is one now chasing you in that other room present with you.
Okay.
There is, however, as you all are trying to get out or do your respective, an alarm that starts blaring. Fuck. So now you have the gray light or the green light, excuse me, from Roisin, and then this horrible like and a red light flashing in each room.
Since I'm out cold, would you like for me to just make that noise into the microphone for the rest of the time?
No, I think I'm good.
I'd like that, actually. It would help me.
Can we take a vote that's 1-to-1, Roisin?
I want to excuse myself from the ballot.
Kestrel, it's your turn.
Oh, it's me.
It is.
Is the vampire running at me?
Will would be closer. So
Can I take a couple steps and punch it in the face?
yeah, you could.
That's my plan.
You're like all torque at this point. Like nothing's going to stop your movement. You just got to try to hit it.
Yeah.
All right. Give her a punch.
Because I'm hoping that it's distracted by its going to Will. That in that distraction.
That would be a strength brawl check.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You do not have an increase in brawl. You do have strength, though.
Yeah, I got that.
You got that big strength. He doesn't have defense because he's on fire. So,
Fucking love to hear it.
That's good because I only got 2.
okay, that's enough to, like, let's say you still are a little unwieldy with it. So you kind of, like, brush his shoulder, and that's enough to get him. This one has, like, super long, gangly limbs, almost like a frog when he's standing still because his arms are so long compared to his torso. And he falls back at just the force of your punch. Roisin.
She wants to bend down and like start slapping Revis's face. Like, come on, wake up. Wake up.
Do you like high numbers or low numbers?
High numbers.
Revis, you stir. And it's like you feel like fucking death. It's absolutely terrible. You're very out of it. You won't be able to, like, you're going to have a -3 on any roll you try to do.
Right.
But
That's fine. His pool was like fucking 20 something.
but you're awake.
Yes.
Yeah,
Are you so slapping him was your action?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to say anything?
What would I say? All I did was
Like, let's get the fuck out of here.
oh, I guess I could. Well, see,
He's
I
pretty out of it when he wakes up.
yeah, except I don't know if we should leave or because I got the thing. Like I need to go in there. So
Okay. Roisin is done and Will.
Okay, so we have a vamp in here. Can I see back into the fiery room?
Yeah.
Is there just a bunch of vampires in there?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, Will's gonna take a moment and he's gonna like kind of look at the fire, stop. He's gonna look at the refrigerator, look at kind of back at this chaotic moment of Roisin hitting the vampire.
Me, Kestrel.
Kestrel, thank you. Thank you. He doesn't know what to do. I have an idea, but I need. Okay, he's gonna. Let's he's just gonna hit the vampire with whatever pipe he has. Or actually, no. We'll he's gonna go to hit it and he's gonna kind of like look at his hand, look at his gloves, look at like the absolute strength of Roisin and be like, I get.
Why do you keep
Kestrel.
calling me that?
Fuck me, because fucking Gabby's right across from me. Anyways,
Sorry?
You fucking hate me.
and he's gonna like get close and he's gonna look at his hands, look at the vampire. Oh, okay, we really need to go. And he's gonna take off one of his gloves and like very shakily, just like fucking pointer finger, just very hesitant, like you're approaching
Grab
a
his
cat that's
face.
just hissing at you. Just touch it.
Have you ever approached a cat?
No one approaches a cat with one finger extended.
Yeah, that's how he's doing it. We need to go, and he's just gonna boop
him on the nose.
Just gonna boop him on the nose.
God.
As you just said, this like horrible gangly.
Oh, yes, this man, his horrible gangly arms lurch up and he screams and convulses on the floor. You have movement still.
Kestrel's gonna go. I cannot run through the fire in time like this. We have to find another way out.
Okay. I said I have movement, right?
Yeah.
Could I transition that movement into moving my arms to my mouth with something in them? Like drinking a vial of blood given to me by the Prince Minnie?
Oh,
Yes. Not this will not work since
Oh, yeah, go on.
essentially you could argue movement because all you did was
that's
like
fair.
boop something.
Yeah, but
I'm okay with you booping and quaffing.
Quaffing.
I'm okay with you
Quaffing
booping and queefing.
The boop and queef. Okay, yes, go
That was
for
my
it.
signature move in high school.
yeah, he'll down it. And essentially he's gonna prepare to try to pick up Kestrel and move.
Hey, buddy, put your gloves back on.
Well, he might not be aware enough.
Okay. So you took this black tar-like one.
The mini blood. Because
Oh,
Minnie
you
and
took
I.
mini blood, not the.
No,
not
I
the
took
one.
mini blood.
Oh, you took.
He had mini blood because they swapped.
Because I
Yes.
have the prince's blood. Yeah, I
Yes.
did not take this black tar. I
Okay.
don't know what the fuck
I
that
was-
is.
I thought you took. Okay. So you take Minnie's blood. That is equivalent to what Kestrel took earlier, except for Kestrel didn't take the blood of a prince.
Uh-huh.
So,
But I killed. Actually, no, I did drink some of the prince's blood.
yeah, well,
Straight from the fucking source. Fresh.
but you had Ratman blood, and this is okay. So you will get a +6 to your strength and dexterity checks, all your physical stats.
All of my
You
physical
roll
stats?
every single physical stat. The trade-off being you are so hungry and out of your mind, you are rolling a chance die to try and do anything but consume blood.
Hey, buddy,
Sick,
if
nasty.
you kill me,
Sick, nasty.
gonna
So
have a
the
problem.
other problem is that Kestrel's blood smells
Fucking
human
delicious.
right now.
Fucking divine.
I'm
So-
tasty as hell.
And that's as Will, let me set this up.
Oh, and it'd be Will biting you.
Yep. So
and that would hurt so bad.
Even worse.
as Will downs this blood,
Kestrel,
And-
as he downs it, is going to go, no!
he stands like full, like Will usually is
Yeah,
a little
he's
hunched
fucking
over,
shoulders
right?
in.
He stands chest forward and looks at you with the most hunger that you've ever seen and takes a step, and that's where we're going to end.
Perfect.
Oh.